Hello, this is Marvelous Action Figures, and I'm Paul, and this is my top 10 of 2023 action figures of all ranges. Finally got around to doing this video. And before we get into the 10, I've got to say 2023 has been one of the golden years for collecting, certainly for me. There's so many amazing toy makers out there and figures of all types for all types of likes as well. They're just brilliant. So before we get into the 10, here's a little look through some of the figures I've managed to get in 2023 that are in my display and are awesome. So let's have a quick look. Let's go. Okay, there's some sweet figures there. Well, sweet for me. Now, let's get into the 10. As always, it's just my opinion. Your opinion is as equally valid as mine. And I always love to hear your opinion. So please get involved. Drop it down in the comments. What do you think of this 10? How many of these 10 have you got? What would you change? Or what's your 10? Always fascinated to know. Because that's the beauty of this collecting, is there's so many things we collect. We can all have different opinions and still love the joy. So with that said, here's my 10. Let's have a look at the order. And obviously, let's start. What is at number 10? And at number 10, it is the threezero MDLX Megatron. And I love this figure so much. This was in my 10, then it was out my 10, and it's back in my 10. But this was my first Transformers MDLX. Megatron is my man. I love him. He's one of those classic Transformers. This is obviously a non-transforming Transformer, for those that know this range, and it's so good. It articulates brilliantly. It looks exceptional for a figure that's got so much sort of technical detail. You look at it and think, oh, it could be so delicate, or I don't know how it's going to work. It works brilliantly. So it gives me all the feels of those sort of back in the day Transformer figures. It looks brilliant. So it's an easy pick for me, and I'm very, very excited to have this figure in my collection. And it's Megatron, for goodness sake. He's just awesome. So Megatron is number 10. Right, one down. What's coming in at number 9? At 9, it's the Range Viper. And I love this figure. G.I. Joe classified from Hasbro. I didn't know this figure as a kid, and I didn't know this figure from the comics because I'd stopped reading by then at that stage. But oh my goodness, when this figure dropped, it looks so weird and creepy, and it's just a brilliant figure. So much kit. Great detail, brilliant paint application, articulates superbly well, and it's edging into that real quirky era of G.I. Joe, and I love it so much. It's brilliant for someone who's sort of urban, off nature, outback sort of settings out in the survival and the wilderness. So it's a really, really solid figure. Really impressed with it, and an easy entry. I wish I could have got it higher, but it says a lot about the figures I've got ahead of it. But a number 9 for the G.I. Joe classified Range Viper. Okay, 2 down. What is at number 8? At number 8, Marvel Legends from Hasbro, Spider-Man No Way Home, the final swing suit from the movie, very briefly seen on screen, and possibly the greatest Spider-Man figure I've ever had, and that is saying something with all the great ones we've had. It articulates beautifully. There's an awesome Tom Holland head sculpt that goes with it, 3 sets of hands, beautiful looking figure, clean crisp lines to it, just missing the toe articulation, and then this would have been so much higher up the list. But a beautiful fun figure. This is exactly what figures were invented for, my friends, and it's a great looking figure. So this is an easy hit on the list, coming in at number 8. Let's move on. What is number 7? At number 7, it is another G.I. Joe entry. It is the Cobra Eel. And again, I would love to have got this higher up the list. This is a gorgeous figure. I love this figure as a kid. The colour scheme, brilliant. And this is a fantastic modern update version of it. It's awesome. Comes with flippers, comes with a knife, comes with a little bit of a gummy harpoon gun with the backpack, and then you've got the breathing apparatus piping that connects into it as well. Superb looking figure, brilliantly articulates, and just so much fun. Came along perfectly after Torpedo to give you a real great entry and an excellent addition into the Cobra G.I. Joe world building. So a fantastic figure. So excited by this one. Wish I could have got it higher, but it's a very comfortable number 7 on the list for me. And we are getting stuck in, and we're moving on to number 6. At 6, a G.I. Joe Overload, Dr. Mindbender. Now, this was actually my top rated G.I. Joe. There's a video on the channel of 2023, and again, it isn't the greatest figure. It is a great figure. It articulates well. It looks fantastic. The soft goods are brilliant, and there's none of that rubbing off of the soft goods onto the plastic. It's just because it met all my expectations. We had a year delay for it in the UK. Now, a lot of people would have got this in 2022. We had a year delay for it in the UK. It came with a fantastic box, which converts perfectly for articulated comic book art photography into a laboratory for Dr. Mindbender. Bags of accessories. And I love this character as a kid, and I loved it in the comic books, and it just met all my expectations, again, in that weird, quirky G.I. Joe world. So a very comfortable pick for my list. And it's number 6, and we've hit the halfway. We are now top 5ing it. At 5, it's a grail figure for me. Veteran William, Maestrounion's Foray Planet range. An absolutely stunning figure. This was my number 1 for a long time this year. Gorgeous figure. It's 4 figures in one, because you've got this version, you've got the trench coat wearing mercenary sawn off shotgun firing werewolf. Then you've got the shirtless wearing his bandolier with his dagger werewolf. Then you've got a like a werewolf at night with just the sort of bare chested, the trousers on, so early transformation. And then you've got full on werewolf as well. It comes with absolutely every accessory you could want. 3 heads, a ton of weapons, loads of hands. Maestrounion have covered everything with this figure. It's just stunning, and again, this could comfortably be a number 1. I think this is what I'm so excited about with this list this year, is any of these figures could easily be my number 1 figure, and that's a real credit to these toy makers and these figures. So here we go. Number 5, it is Veteran William. Okay, and now we're down to the big 4. At 4, another Marvel legend. It's Captain Deadpool. So this is the brilliant SDCC exclusive Deadpool. It came in a 2-pack with the Hydra Bob figure, which is also a lot of fun. This is the Deadpool. So much going on. Great colour scheme. Beautifully articulated. It's on the Spider-Man Renew Your Veils buck. It's got the toe articulation. A stack of fun and cool accessories, and everything you want for the definitive Deadpool comic book version. A beautiful figure, taking absolute pride of display on the shelves. Absolutely love it so much. Super fun. So yeah, number 4 on my list is Marvel Legends Deadpool. Okay, the big 3 are here. At number 3, a Marvel legend again, Black Widow, from the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest 60th Anniversary Collection. Oh my goodness, this is the definitive female buck that should be used for all Marvel legends, well, the female ones, going forward. Stunning articulation, head sculpts 3, accessories loads, looks great, brilliant paint application, sweet articulation, just missing the toe articulation, and if it had that, it could probably be the greatest Marvel legends of all time, potentially, apart from Galactus. That would be obvious. Beautiful figure, so much fun, great addition to collection, and again, much like the Deadpool one, the definitive Black Widow comic version. So a great figure at number 3. Whoo, deep breath. 2 to go. What is in second place? At number 2, a figure that totally blew me away this year. It's the Red Sonja from Executive Replicas Loose Collector range. Brilliant figure. It's got absolutely everything you want from a female figure. If you thought the Black Widow articulation was great, this one is staggering. Beautiful head sculpt, fantastic accessories, really well done, brilliant price, awesome fun figure. Only grumbles that there wasn't a second head sculpt, which would have been maybe the fighting angry head, but it's just a beautiful figure, and Loose Collector have just crushed it in 2023. So Red Sonja, number 2 on the list, my second favorite figure of 2023. It leaves one. What is that figure? Number 1, the king of the figures of 2023 for me, it is the awesome, beautiful threezero MDLX Rodimus Prime. Oh my goodness, I love this character from the Transformers the movie, which gave me all the feels in 1986. I was almost lost for words talking about it, and when it arrived, it was so much better than I expected it to be. It's phenomenal. The paint application, the accessories, it moves like an absolute dream. The smoothest, seamless articulation with double bends on everything. You can get so much beautiful posing out of it. They've thought about everything with it. It's just perfect. And again, I know it's the non-transforming transformer. That's fine with me, because it was all about the robots for me rather than the vehicles. And it just blew me away. And every time I've looked at it, I've gone back and forth so many times on my list with what was my number 1. It was Red Sonja for a while, then it was Black Widow for a while, it was Veteran William for a while. But my mind kept coming back every single time I looked at this figure, Rodimus Prime. And again, nostalgia, definitely. Great figure, definitely. Looks sweet, definitely. Articulates brilliantly, definitely. You can pose it, you can play it, you can display it. It's gorgeous. And if it's ticking all those boxes, it's got to be my number 1. And so it is. threezero MDLX Rodimus Prime, my number 1 action figure of 2023. And there you have it, everyone. That is my list. That is my 10. I'm so pleased with these figures. They just look stunning. I'm so happy to have these ones. I think 2023, as I say, has been a beautiful year for collecting figures. So happy with my loot and my haul. And I hope you've enjoyed this little look through my 10 and some of the ones that didn't make it as well. The honourable mentions in there in that little montage. So that is it. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, I definitely want to know what your 10 are. Definitely excited about your list. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let's have a conversation. And if you do want to like and subscribe, because if you're not already, then thank you. That would be great. I'd appreciate it. I've got loads of other videos on the channel, and the latest ones will be my top 10 Joes and my top 5 Marvel Legends. Do let me know what you think. And if you are liking and subscribing, you know what? I say it all the time, and I genuinely mean it. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thanks for liking and watching these videos, and I hope to continue doing this for you in 2024, and I'll see you there. Let me know what your toys are, and I'll keep showing you mine. That's it for now. I'll see you all on another video. Bye for now.